Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most intense and thought-provoking topics in global military affairs, what it truly means to go to war with the United States of America. Taking on the US, the world's most powerful military force, is not just a strategic decision, it's a direct confrontation with decades of technology, unmatched firepower, and global influence. Let's begin with the exterior, the visible, intimidating presence of American military power. The United States has over 750 military bases in more than 80 countries, with fleets, aircraft, and advanced missile systems covering the globe. The U.S. Navy alone is a projection of unmatched sea power, operating 11 nuclear-powered aircraft carriers. Each carrier is a floating fortress capable of launching 90-plus aircraft, accompanied by destroyers, cruisers, and nuclear submarines. The U.S. Air Force adds a massive aerial dimension with B-2 stealth bombers, F-22 Raptors, F-35 Lightning II, and countless support aircraft that ensure air superiority anywhere in the world. Ground forces are equally powerful, with the U.S. Army and Marine Corps fielding advanced Abrams tanks, armored fighting vehicles, and artillery systems ready for rapid deployment. Inside this mighty force is the structure that makes it agile, coordinated, and relentless. The command and control infrastructure is digital, real-time, and powered by space-based satellites. Surveillance drones, intelligence satellites, and cyber units provide America with unmatched battlefield awareness. Real-time battlefield decisions are backed by AI systems, precision strike capabilities, and robust logistics that keep forces supplied anywhere on Earth. The coordination between branches air, land, sea, cyber, and space is tight and rehearsed, enabling swift and devastating joint operations. Unlike many militaries that operate in isolation or on home turf, the U.S. military is built to deploy, fight, and win in any environment, whether desert, jungle, ocean, or urban warfare zones. When it comes to performance, America's military excels in both conventional and asymmetric warfare. In traditional combat, no other nation matches the U.S. in combined firepower, response time, and battlefield versatility. Whether launching cruise missiles from submarines or deploying stealth drones deep into enemy territory, the performance of American forces is fluid, dynamic, and heavily tech-driven. Their real-world testing grounds span from the deserts of the Middle East to special operations in Africa and Southeast Asia. The U.S. military doesn't just prepare for war, it practices it continuously in real-time theaters around the globe. Now, we consider safety features, not in the usual sense, but in terms of layered defense. The United States homeland is protected by an extensive early warning system, missile defense networks like THAAD and Aegis, and cybersecurity divisions that monitor and neutralize threats before they arrive. The American military also builds security through alliances like NATO, where collective defense ensures any attack on the U.S. or its allies could trigger a multinational response. Additionally, America's nuclear triad ICBMs, submarine-launched missiles, and strategic bombers serves as a last-resort deterrent, making any major conflict with the U.S. a potentially apocalyptic event. The unique selling points of the American military are many, but perhaps the most significant is its ability to project power globally. No other country can fly drones over 6 continents, move troops within hours to any hotspot, and maintain persistent presence in key conflict zones all at once. Another unique edge is technological integration. The U.S. has invested in artificial intelligence, hypersonic weapons development, next-gen aircraft, and quantum computing for military use. The result is a force that isn't just strong, but intelligent and forward-thinking. American defense contractors like Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, and Boeing are continually advancing systems that keep the U.S. years ahead of competitors. From AI-piloted drones to autonomous battlefield robots, the future of warfare is being developed and tested by the U.S. right now. Price is another area worth exploring, not just in terms of dollars, but the real cost of facing America in conflict. Financially, the U.S. spends over $850 billion annually on defense, more than the next 10 countries combined. That investment buys not only weapons and systems, but also research, development, training, and readiness. For any country thinking of going to war with the United States, the cost is immense. Economically, politically, and militarily, the opponent faces not just the U.S. forces, but also potential sanctions, loss of trade routes, economic isolation, and internal destabilization. On the battlefield, the cost is even higher. American warfare strategies prioritize precision, speed, and dominance, often leaving adversaries overwhelmed in the early days of conflict. In conclusion, taking on the superpower that is America is not a challenge any nation can consider lightly. It's more than just facing tanks, ships, and jets. It's going up against an integrated war machine supported by decades of experience, unrivaled intelligence, global alliances, and cutting-edge technology. The idea of fighting the United States is more than a military equation, it's a gamble with global consequences. While history shows that even superpowers have weaknesses, the current reality is that America remains at the top of the global military hierarchy, and any war involving it carries risks far beyond what most nations can endure.